Know It All Nation, you are in attendance. What's up with your boy Big G and myself, Marty? Um, our running mate Tate is not here today, but definitely you're in tune to the recap for today, man, and definitely we gonna get this thing started here in just a minute. Big G, how you doing, bruh?
You see my sign, man. I'm not messing around no more over here, dog. I done went back and watched the last three drives for the Steelers on
Mm-hmm.
rewind on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the diabolical press conference from Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's ass got to go. And I'm starting with Coach T. He got to go. Fired. This fool said at the beginning of his press conference, Ma, that I don't think we played bad. We just didn't do enough things to win the game. No. Fired. He's got to go. There's got to
G,
be a separation between Steeler Nation and Coach Tomlin. He got to
G,
go.
I feel you in full crash out mode.
He got to go, though. He
I,
got to go.
I feel you in full crash out mode, bro.
He's got to go. He's got to go. Mike Tomlin has to go.
All right, bro. We gonna get this show started, man. But we want to thank everybody for being here, man. Man, thank you so much for being here and rocking with us today. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. And if you notice right below Big G, right there, you'll see a lot of our at the KnoItAllz on Facebook, at the KnoItAllz on X, at the KnoItAllz on Instagram, and at the KnoItAllz on Twitch. That's where you'll find us. That's how you can stay in contact with us, connect with us on every social media platform. And we're going to get this show started, right? We're going to get this show started quickly. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, man, we're gonna get this thing started. Interesting week of football, man. First and foremost, Merry Christmas. I pray that your Christmas was really good. I see your tree is up. Right now you're feeling like the Grinch, but we're gonna start talking some football, man. At Craig Warlow, man, what's good, man? I hope next week, even if Lamar doesn't play, King Henry will pound the Steelers. No diddy. Tim said crashing out. Man, we're going to talk about this, man. We're going to get to it. First game we're going to talk about, man, the Commanders and the Cowboys. Listen, Cowboys beat the Commanders 30-23. It's an illusion the Commanders scored late. It really wasn't that close. Dak 19 of 37, 307, two touchdowns. Malik Davis had 20 carries and 103 yards. Kevontae Turpin, one big catch for 86-yard touchdown. That may have been one of the longest touchdowns in the NFL this year. I'm gonna say this, Big G. I'm gonna ask the question to you, man. Um, do you think you should shut Dak down? Last games against the Giants doesn't mean anything. It would be for an 8-8 year. Jerry Jones made a diabolical comment talking about one more win and we had the type of season we wanted to have. No, we didn't, Jerry.
He sound like Mike Tomlin. He sound like Mike Tomlin.
Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. 8 wins is not the type of season that the Cowboys should be proud of. But let me ask you this: Shoddy wants a even season. You know, he wants maybe 8-8, 8-1. Technically, that's a winning season because you had a tie. Would you shut Dak Prescott down? That's the question. Would you shut him down?
No, because he doesn't want to. Dak Prescott wants to continue to play football, and he wants to go out winning. Good attitude, good quarterback. I've been saying Dak Prescott is trash for years. Dak Prescott, at least, is not a quitter. Dak Prescott wants to go out winning and playing football. I don't think there's not that much of a risk. If you're getting beat down at halftime or something like that, or you're down 2 touchdowns, no. But Dak is a leader of men for that organization. Matter of fact, he's the leader of the team, whether or not people want to believe it or not. So absolutely not. Dak needs to play. He's playing to try to get George Pickens a contract. He's playing for some other guys to come and return back for the Cowboys. And I let him play, bro. I let him play.
Yeah, I mean, probably no Washington, Calvin T, and definitely no DJ. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the game, bro. We got that. But Big G, I'm with you. But I think honestly, it's the $60 million guy. He has nothing to prove to nobody. You know what I'm saying? George Pickens is number 3 wide receiver in the NFL right now. I mean, you got CD over 1,000. You got George over 1,000. You got your running back over 1,000. You likely got deals for your running back and your wide receiver. It's no more to be done, man. Get the reins up. Let somebody else do something. I think that's what you should do. But Big G, you do make a good point. As a leader of men, you do want to be out there leading your squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And hey, man, let me address this to Claude. That was Tate that was an apologist. I said that you can't put the loss on Mike Tomlin as the head coach. You got to put the loss on Arthur Smith and his diabolical play calling. But now after I listened to what he said at the podium, now he's trying to take up for his team, and he shouldn't be taking up for his team. He should be saying that they trash and that we got to make some changes to go into the last week. So, Tomlin, you joined the scrap heap with them, and we're going to get to it.
Two things could be true at the same time, G. So I hear you, and you know, like I said, we definitely gonna get to it. The Lions went and played the Vikings. This was a game that all of us got wrong, man. The Vikings beat the Lions 23-10, took the Lions out of playoff contention, man. This is crazy. The Lions got beat by a backup quarterback, Max Brosner.
Yeah. Trash.
Jordan Addison, one catch, 65 yards. Justin Jefferson, 4 catches. One rush, 65 yards, 1 touchdown.
And a touchdown, yeah.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson, four receptions, 30 yards. I mean, really a subpar day. You know, it just looked like, you know, Detroit ends the season at 8-8. The Vikings end the season at 8. Well, they got one more game to go. They're both 500. The Broncos and the Chiefs, man. The
Lions need to get an offensive coordinator. That's the simple fix. Matt Campbell cannot continue to call the plays for the Detroit Lions.
Agreed.
They need that Johnson is a big loss for them. They got to get an OC. They got to get an OC, and they have to draft another tight end and a center. That's it. If they do that, they're fine. And stop getting injured crazy.
Well, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Do you think after the injuries, after everybody comes back from the injuries, this is a different Detroit team?
Of course it is, but it doesn't matter if you got – they went away from the way that they play football. Montgomery is the bell cow. He should be running the ball more than Gibbs. Montgomery actually sets Gibbs up.
Right.
But because the coach was pressing it, and I've been saying it for 2 years, and I'm not getting off my soapbox. Jared Goff is not that dude. I've been saying it forever. He is not that dude. Jared Goff is not that dude. They're going to have to make a decision. But if you listen to Campbell in his press conferences, he's then already attached himself to Jared Goff next year. And I'm saying no. Jared Goff – in the NFL, a quarterback that's diabolical will get you fired.
Yeah, a statue is not the type of quarterback you want to have in the NFL anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely right about that, G. Talk to me, man. I thought that the Broncos and the Chiefs, I mean, although it was a good game, I thought that the Chiefs would muster up enough to beat the Broncos because this could potentially be the last game we see Travis Kelce. We know his soon-to-be wife is retiring from music and touring as we know it. So everybody, the rumors out, you know, thinking that, okay, He might be gone. So what do you think about this game, man? The Broncos beating the Chiefs and taking control of their destiny as far as the AFC West is concerned.
The Broncos is one and done in the playoffs. They're not a good team. They are not a good team. Trust me, believe me when I'm telling you. I don't care what Colin Coward and all them. Oh, the Denver Broncos. No, the Denver Broncos are not a good football team. You will see come playoff time. They are one and done. And the issue is the Kansas City Chiefs is a mass unit. But guess who's the rich are about to get richer. Check this out. Check this out. They're going to have a top 10 pick. And my homeboy might be on the shelf of all of 2026. Now what you're going to do when they get the number 1 overall pick and they load up with the draft this year because they're going to be picking high in the rounds 1 through 7 and then mess around and get a top 3 pick next year. Jeremiah Smith on deck, Kansas City. Now what? So that this is a strategy. The Kansas City Chiefs got the right one. You got to fix that line and get them some more weapons and a running back. Well, Jordan, they drafting Jordan Love. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Jordan Love going to Kansas City.
Well, don't you think they should get the bigger priority should be an offensive line and should address that, or are we going to address that in free agency?
They're going to build it. They're going to build it through the free agency and with drafting because you don't need first rounders everywhere. You just need dudes that can play. And the one thing that the Kansas City Chiefs do better than a lot of teams in the NFL outside of the Philadelphia Eagles is evaluate talent. They get the dudes that they need to get. So they're going to build with free agency and with the draft. But my homeboy going to get a running back next year in Jordan Love, and they're going to try to sneak and get Jeremiah Smith. Now what?
Hey, man, that's if that happens, bro, if that happens, look, so great one. Yes, she's returned. This is the last tour. She put that out. That's been the hype. This is the last tour that she's getting to. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're getting married. Maybe they're trying to have a family. Who knows? And maybe that's just
Kelsey been done, though.
Maybe that's just Tay-Tay saying she's done. You know what I'm saying?
But Kelsey been done. He don't want to play football no more, bro. And to be honest, he sort of got it. If he's a team I'm not saying he don't have it no more. He's a team second or third tight end. He got it. But he's not a superstar no more. On deck. Watch what I'm telling you.
He's not the tight end the Lord chose for you no more?
Not. Well, I'll take him in Pittsburgh. But trust me. On deck, Jordan Love, draft pick Kansas City. On deck, Oregon tight end, draft pick Kansas City. Watch what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you. I know the draft, and this is on deck.
So you think the Broncos are one and done, huh?
Out of here. They gone quick.
Adios, muchachos.
They ain't good.
All right, so the next game, man. Hey, I'm going to tell you something, Big G. Real talk, bro. Nobody don't want to see Houston, man.
That's facts.
Nobody don't want to see Houston, man.
That's facts.
My gosh. I'm just telling you, man. When we come down to it, bro, 20-16, Los Angeles Chargers, they beat them. They went to LA to beat them. But CJ Stroud is starting to ball. CJ Stroud is starting to get back in mid-season form, right? And something that you said earlier, that they didn't have a running game, that's starting to change, G.
If they ever figure it out, that's what I said. I said if they get the running back, look out. I said that's all they got to do is figure it out. They lost old boy from the Bengals at the very beginning of the season, Joe Mixon, and I was like, they got to figure this thing out. And once they figured it out, they've been killing them. They've been killing. Listen, Houston could mess around and win the chip.
They can. Defensively,
I'm trying to tell you, they can win it.
Defensively, that's a football team you don't want to see because they
Houston can win it.
They play you in the phone booth, first of all. They play you in the phone, very physical. From the start to the end of the game, they're very physical. And if their offense starts scoring points, scary, bro. Scary.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, 16-28, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Jaquavius Marks, 19 carries, 71 yards. Jaden Higgins, guy we were both high on, two catches, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. And
Noel was out there killing them too. Noel,
yeah,
both of them Iowa State boys was killing them.
killing them.
And Nico was killing them too.
Yeah. Black and Gold said 4,200 yards, 68% completion, 33 touchdown, 8 picks. I'll take that Detroit problem if injuries, not Goff.
No, Goff is not good. He's got fluff numbers. He's not good. And you're going to put a statue behind our offensive line and the diabolical play caller named Arthur Smith, Kirby? You smoking ganja. You smoking big ganja.
Good ganja. I'm going to tell you
Arthur
something.
Smith, stop that.
The thing you have to understand, Kirby, and I'll say this, the thing you have to understand is that defensive lines are getting more agile and the defensive tackles themselves are getting pressure. Normally, when a defense is getting pressure from the end, a quarterback can step up in the pocket, step away in the pocket. But when you're getting pressure up the middle, that's a whole other thing. Teams like the Eagles, teams like not the Cowboys, teams like the Bears, they're getting push up the middle. And when you're getting push up the middle, a quarterback who's a statue ain't gonna do very well because he can't move.
And he got Montgomery, Laporta, Gibbs, Williams, and St. Brown. Yeah. No, you're gonna flip and put Goff in Pittsburgh. Goff would look horrible in Pittsburgh. He would look way worse than Aaron Rodgers.
Definitely.
Way worse.
Definitely.
Look 100%. What he got. Because if you put Rodgers over in Detroit, they might mess around and win the damn chip.
Oh, they win it all twice in a row. Or they win it all twice in a row. Yeah, because he got targets. He just throw it up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get open. Next game, man, the Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens. First of all, I gotta ask you this question. Before we get to the score. Before we get to the score. Man, Malik Willis.
No, hell no.
Doesn't he look like a professional quarterback now?
No, bro. No. I done heard all the Steelers fans talking about, oh, take Malik Willis next year. You're going to pair Malik Willis up with Arthur Smith. Have you lost your mind? No way do you put Malik Willis over there. No, absolutely no. Malik, and he's not earned money like that. Baltimore beat the living hell out of them. He had a couple of splash plays and all here, that, and this. But no. Jordan Love plays in that game. They beat Baltimore. Yeah. They beat him. But no. Yeah, because this is the Steeler fans. Oh, we got to have hope for next season and all this, that, and this. Your hope's in the room. His name's Will Howard. First of all, you better try your best to convince Aaron Rodgers to bring his behind back. If not, get that youngster in there.
Mark said people can do a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's a good idea for you, and it works. Absolutely.
That's facts, Mark.
That's facts. Well, Baltimore beat the Green Bay Packers 41-24. Tyler Huntley, 16-20, 107, 1 touchdown. I tried to tell you, man. We're watching, and with my piece on Derrick Henry, listen, we're watching a special running back.
I hate him.
36 carries, 216 yards, 4 touchdowns. That he beat him by his dang self. You know what I'm saying? He beat him by his dang self. Malik Willis, 18-21, 288, 1 touchdown. He also rushed for 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. Christian Watson, 5 catches, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. The Packers are in the playoffs already.
They're the 7th seed.
Yeah, they're there. So they're locked up. They locked that up. Here's another surprise, Big G. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go to Miami and get beat by Quinn Ewers.
How many weeks?
17.
How many weeks ago did I tell you Todd Bowles was going to get fired? How many weeks ago did I tell you that Todd Bowles is on his way out of Tampa Bay?
About 3 weeks ago.
It's adios muchachos for him too. He got to go just like Tomlin got to go. It's diabolical. You got all that damn talent and can't win a football game. You're fired. He got to go. He the first dude on Black Monday. It's adios for him. He
It's
got
adios,
to go.
muchachos.
Carolina gonna pop them boys the last week of the season, and it's adios muchachos, Todd Bowles. You got to go. You got Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irvin, Chris Godwin, Emeka Buka, Mike Evans, and can't win no damn football games. Trash.
Well, G, 33 of 44, 346, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That was bait. Nine carries for 19 yards, Bucky Irvin. Jalen McMillan, 7 catches, 114 yards. Quinn Ewers didn't do bad. 14-22, 172, 2 touchdowns. Devin A. Chain.
Let Quinn, you a 7th round draft pick, smoke you. Fired. That's worse than Tomlin getting beat by Shador. You let Quinn Ewers, a 7th round draft pick, smoke you. Fired. Automatic. Gone. Automatic.
G is on the fire train today.
He gone. He gone. Oh, he gone. He the first man in. First man in, Todd Bowles. Bye.
Well, think about this. Miami's just 7-8, bro. They can finish the season 8-8.
Quinn Ewers was almost Mr. Irrelevant, Mod. He was almost Mr. Irrelevant.
He was. Here's my question for you. Does McDaniel lose his job at 8?
No. Hell no. They gonna give McDaniels an opportunity to get him a quarterback. They gonna get Tua's out of there. And it might be yours. It just might be. It might be yours. They might stick with him. They might have found something. Who knows? But they gonna get him some tools because they can run the football and they gonna replace Tyreek Hill out of there. They gonna get another wide receiver to go with him. They gonna get him some tools.
Yeah,
but he ain't gone. He ain't gonna. He gonna keep his job. Miami coach keeping his job, but Todd Bowles is out of here. First thing smoking.
Ooh, 75 million.
Yeah, they ain't. That's another reason why they ain't gonna fire him. But Todd Bowles is easy. Bye. Bye, Mr. Todd Bowles.
So the New England Patriots beat the Jets 42-10.
Jesus Christ. That's diabolical.
So it was a mercy whooping. Drake made 19-21, 256, 5 touchdowns, Big G. 5.
So the Patriots beat who? Who they beat? The Jets.
The Jets.
So
3-13.
Listen, man.
Aaron Glenn.
Listen, man. I'm not saying they're gonna fire Aaron Glenn, but they're gonna look real hard. Because the issue is, can Aaron Glenn rebuild them in 2 seasons? I mean, that's the real issue. Can he do it? They got pieces. They got Adnan Mitchell. They got Garrett Wilson. They got Breece Hall. They got a couple of decent defensive linemen. But they traded their defensive tackle. They traded their corner. It's going to take 2 seasons, maybe 3, just to get him back to be relevant. Can he do it? I don't know if they're going to give him that chance. I don't know. I do not know if they're going to give him that chance because they might say, look, we got to go in a different direction. You already know that they're going to take Mendoza with the #1 pick. The only way they don't take Mendoza is if Dante Moore decides to come out from Oregon. That's the only way. So, yeah, because no, and I don't know if they're going to give him a chance. So, Aaron Glenn, he might be a Black Monday dude too. It's diabolical.
I think they give Aaron Glenn a chance. Honestly, I think that you give him 2 years, and if at the end of that second year, nothing's changed. If he's 3-13 next year, it's adios muchachos. I agree with you then, Big G. We'll have to say you're fired. But he had a lot of injuries. He didn't have a quarterback. And then he made some trades during the year. So you got to give him an opportunity to bring his guys in. But nevertheless, Travion Henderson, 19 carries, 82 yards. Stephon Diggs, 6 catches, 101 yards, 1 touchdown. It was just a total beatdown.
Now listen, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm not really scared of the Patriots like that. But I'm going to tell you a fact. They get one playmaker. They get one dude that lines up on the hash on the outside. in this year's draft or free agency, look out.
Yeah.
Look out. Mike Vrabel got a squad.
A
They
squad.
need one dude.
And the thing you gotta love about Vrabel, Big G, is he putting a no-name defense together that's just terrible. I mean,
It's the scheme.
These guys will just maul you. You're just like, man.
It's the scheme. Spillane wasn't even hardly out there playing, and they still was killing them. It's that scheme, bruh. It's that old school, prior to Bill Belichick, old school 3-4 defense. We coming at you. Yeah. We coming at you. It's the scheme, man.
And it's also the attitude, bro. I mean, because you can have all the talent and everything in the world, but if you don't have the right attitude, man, you might as well forget it. And a lot of the players have bought into his attitude, Vrabel's attitude, as far as coaching is concerned, his style of football. But man, I told you these boys were going to be much improved. Did not know that they were going to be 13-3, and they're 13-3.
I don't know if they can win the bowl. I don't know if they can win the bowl, but they one dude away.
Well, so here's about them. Devontae Smith is hurt. Looks like.
He hurt.
Yeah.
His hip, man. He twisted his hip.
Yeah. Thank you, Afton. I saw it on TV that it was happening as well.
They still beating the hell out of Buffalo. Buffalo trash, but keep going.
It's 13-0, man. It just is what it is.
Get Buffalo out of here.
So here's the next game, man. The Steelers went to Cleveland, and I asked Afton this, and Afton gave me the date, because I asked her when was the last time y'all won in Cleveland, because I know that it had been a minute.
2017.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that, man. Aaron Rodgers today was 21 of 39, 168. Jaylen Warren, 12 carries for 64 yards. Pat Freiermuth, three receptions for 63 yards. Shador, I was rooting for you, buddy. 17 of 23, 186, one touchdown, 2 interceptions. Dylan Sampson
should have had 3.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson, 11 carries, 27 yards. Jared Judy, 5 catches, 54 yards. I'm gonna tell you, when number 44 got hurt, Shador's offense went all the way to the ground. First, I'm gonna say this: Shador needs talent. He needs talent at the wide receiver position. He need help. You know what I'm saying?
He got help.
He need help. Where they at?
Isaiah Bond, Cedric Tillman. When Njoku come back, Phelan number 44, that Rock Sanders, Quinshon Judkins, they got a lot over there in Cleveland, man.
They got a lot, but you know, like I know, and you've said it before, they need an alpha at wide receiver. Period.
Their offensive line just got to get healthy. That's all that's got to happen with them.
But you need an alpha at wide receiver, because you need
everybody. We need an alpha.
You need somebody who can get open. You know what I'm saying? All right, but G, go ahead, man. Take the floor. You got it, bro.
I've already done told you. I'm not playing no games no more. It's over with. I'm going to try to be as optimistic as I possibly can be, because I do want my Pittsburgh Steelers team to win. But the Baltimore Ravens has got one of them old-fashioned ass whoopings waiting on us for Sunday. And we better load up. You better hope TJ Watt and Eccles and Pierre can play, because if they can't, we in big trouble. And I'm telling you right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin cannot exist in the same place no more. I listened to the press conference. I watched it. You can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. There's absolutely no way in hell we should have let a rookie quarterback, who we only really gave up 10 points to, beat us in a football game. But I'll tell you why. There wasn't no adjustments. Y'all, I went back and watched. I was so emotional with the 2-minute warning. I went back and watched the last 3 drives for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I watched them on the rewind on the damn tape because I recorded the game. It was diabolical what was going on from an offensive standpoint, schematics. And defensively, the Cleveland Browns was sitting in wide 9 the whole damn time. Number 49 was out there. The middle linebacker was limping. Why do you wait to the end and start throwing the ball to Freiermuth? Why do you not throw it in the middle? I saw on the last, why in the hell does MVS get 9 targets in a football game? I hope Steelers Nation, you're listening to me, because DK Metcalf didn't get 9 targets in a football game all season long. How is MVS out there getting targets? How in the hell do you not throw the ball in the middle of the field? How do you not? Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, though. To answer the MVS question, he's the only thing you got out there, him and Fry.
No, he ain't.
I mean,
no, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Who else do you got out there to throw the ball to?
Throw the ball to Roman Wilson. Throw the ball to Scotty Miller. Throw the ball to Jonnu Smith. Throw them the ball. Hell, throw the ball to Connor Hayward. Throw the ball. Throw the ball to one of them. But even more so, they're in wide 9 defense. Why are we not running the ball? Myles Garrett set up covering the slot receiver in a 3-point stance. And this is the most diabolical part for Steelers Nation. On that last drive, when they said, okay, we're just going to chip, Dylan Cook blocked him every time. He blocked him every single freaking time. Dylan Cook never really gave a pressure up to Garrett the whole game. But the Steelers was more worried about not letting Myles Garrett break the record on us versus winning the football game. So what, he gets 2 sacks. I'm walking out of there with a W and then even nothing to think about. But I'm letting Arthur, I don't want him to break TJ's record. Who gives a damn about TJ Watt and his record? I'm talking about winning football games. And you let a wide 9 defense and you didn't even run the ball. You didn't attack the seams and 49 out there on one leg. Fired. This is a fireable offense by Coach Mike Tomlin. He needs to go. Mike Tomlin, I don't care. Arthur Smith, you could say it was his game plan and all whatever else, and it was. But Tomlin, you're the head coach. And what I heard you say at the podium is inexcusable. You said, and I quote, I didn't think that my team played bad, but we just didn't make enough plays. You played absolute trash, Coach Tomlin. You responsible. It's time to separate. The wheat from the tare got to be separated, Coach Tomlin. You know it's time for you to go. It's time to go. Time to go, Coach Tomlin. Time to go.
But, gee, he's had 9 consecutive winning, 19 consecutive. What is it? How many consecutive winning seasons?
He ain't never had a losing season. But
how many of them?
But let me ask you a question. When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, what is that the definition of?
Insanity.
Why are we doing the same thing? I'm not giving Mike Tomlin 12 draft picks. I'm not giving him all that free agent money. I'm not doing that. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to be as optimistic as I possibly can. I want the Pittsburgh Steelers to win, but I just know deep down in my heart the Baltimore Ravens is about to skull drag us. They about to skull drag us. And I know it. I know it. Now, all y'all talking about Darnell Washington, he does got a broke arm, and this is what it means. If it's a fracture, and it needs to be reset, that's a plate and a pin. He's done. If it's snapped in a small spot and they can isolate and cast it, he'll play. But how effective is he going to be with a broke arm? I know all y'all out there, you're blaming DK Metcalf and saying it's his fault in A, B, C, and D. No, it ain't. It ain't DK. It's his fault for crashing out and getting kicked out of the game. But how are you not developing a game plan to have the Pittsburgh Steelers win with him on the shelf? Why did you not bring Alan Lazard in off the street when you know you ain't got DK Metcalf? What are we doing? This is a part of football, and you didn't prepare. And the main reason why, Coach Tomlin, you getting it, because you didn't have this team prepared to play football when the game started out. There's no way that the Cleveland Browns should go up 10-0. What? That you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready out the gate. You wasn't ready.
Great one said, we haven't won in the playoffs at all, Ma. This team needs an organizational reset, and you can't do that when you keep your coach.
Facts. It's time for – I'm not apologizing. Listen, I kept saying over and over again, I ain't letting him off the hook. We went on a 3-game win streak. 3 games. Now all of a sudden, no, it's his fault. Coach Tomlin, this is on you. You got to go.
Mm,
You got to go. You got to go.
mm. So here we go, man. We're gonna move on to the next one. The Jaguars go to Indianapolis and put the Colts out. Jaguars are 12-4, 23-17. Trevor Lawrence, 23 of 37. I told you they were going to be better this year too.
One and done.
263 yards, one interception. Travis Etienne, 17 carries, 76 yards. Parker Washington, 8 catches, 115 yards. Man, bro, like, where do we sit on this? Is it because they lost their quarterback, Danny Dimes? The Colts are just out of here? Because at one point we were thinking the Colts were the best team in the NFL, bro.
That's total facts. They had Danny Dimes, who's a mid quarterback out there looking like all world. He takes the injury and goes down, and the team falls apart. That's letting you know from a 53-man roster standpoint how good the Colts actually are. From a 53-man, all they need is a quarterback. Let them get a quarterback. Let the Colts get a quarterback, and it's on and popping. It's on and popping because they got a squad. And Trevor Lawrence ain't that good.
What do you think about re-signing Danny Dimes and then having Malik Willis over there to back him up? What do you think about Malik Willis in there?
I'm not sold on no damn Malik Willis, bro. You can get out of here with him. All these because all the diabolicals are Steelers. We need Malik Willis. I'm telling you, we don't need him.
He doesn't look bad. I'm just saying.
No, dog, he's not him.
Okay, I'm not.
You trying to win games.
Does he have to be him over there in Indianapolis? Does he have to be him?
Danny Dimes is good enough.
That's my point. If Danny Dimes is good enough, do we think Malik could be good enough?
I'm saying Danny Dimes is good enough. Bring a quarterback coach in and actually try to help Anthony Richardson and see what you got in him. Because Anthony Richardson is a better football player than Malik Willis.
I like it.
He's a better athlete than Malik Willis.
And so you say that the Jacksonville Jaguars are one and done in the playoffs.
Out of here. Jacksonville out of here. Denver out of here.
You feel like they pretenders, G?
They full pretenders. They full pretenders, man. Really, in the AFC, ain't nobody really that diabolical. Right? In the AFC, anybody can win it. But no, when you start talking about coaching and all whatever else, give me Vrabel. Give me Vrabel. When you start talking about quarterback play, give me Josh Allen. I'm rolling with this. When you start talking about overall defense, give me the Houston Texans. Everybody else diabolical. Get them out of here. Everybody else, no way, Jose.
I got it. Today, this was a game that scared me because I totally picked the Saints in this game. The Saints beat the Titans 34-26. So it's safe to say that the Saints have a quarterback, right? Tyler Shaw, 22 of 27, 333, 2 touchdowns.
It's safe to say that Tyler Shaw is going to be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints next year, and they're not going to draft a quarterback. Yeah. That's what it's safe to say. Whether or not he's the guy, I'm not sure. But it's safe to say that they're not drafting a quarterback in the first, second, or third round of this next year's draft. They're going to try to build a team up because they got a guy that can at least play 500 football for them. That's what's safe to say.
Yeah, I like him. I like him there. I thought he was taken too early, but he's proving me wrong. You know what I mean? I mean, you and I both weren't high on last year's quarterback class. And I mean, hey, look, man, he's showing out. He's showing improvement. Audric Estime, 14 carries, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. Chris Olave, 8 catches, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. That's what he can do when he has a quarterback, man.
They got to get a B beside him. They got to get a B beside him. They need another guy to go right beside Olave.
Yeah. Cameron Ward, 21 of 40, 251, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard, 18 carries, 85 yards. That's pretty much it. But the Saints, go ahead.
And I'm putting this out in the atmosphere right now. Who was the diabolical one that bet me that Dan Moore Jr. was going to make the Pro Bowl for the Tennessee Titans?
I mean,
I know who it is, but I need you. He in the chat right now. I know who it is. Where's my money? Because you tried to tell me that Dan Moore Jr. was going to make the Pro Bowl. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, God.
Stop it. Dan Moore Jr. making the Pro Bowl. Diabolical one. You need to stand up, raise your hand, because I needs my money.
Hey, man. The Seattle Seahawks go to Carolina and beat the Carolina Panthers 27-10. Seattle's 13-3. That's another team that I think will represent the NFC in the playoffs, right? It's either them or the Rams that I think that'll represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
You're such an Eagle hater, dog. You such an Eagle hater.
I don't know that they get it together, man. I'm not hating. I mean, I would love for the champion to come from the NFC East. I just don't know that they can get it together. And I'm going to tell you something, Big
Raise your hand, Rob Lightfoot. You was the one that told me that Dan Moore was going to the Pro Bowl. I needs my money. Go ahead, Ma.
The defenses for the Rams and the Seahawks are what makes the difference. The Eagles defense is for real, right? Rob Lightfoot said, I got you, bro. I got you. So, I mean, the defense is what makes the difference here. But Seattle, Sam Darnold, 18-27, 147, one touchdown, one interception. Zach Charbonnet, 18 carries, 110 for 2 touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba just keeps doing Jackson Smith things, 9 catches.
That's wide receiver in the league.
Yeah. And look at Bryce Young was the Ohio State University.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your time, effort, and energy.
Yeah. Hey, Bryce Young looked like Bryce Young today, man. I mean, where we at with Bryce? 14-24, 54 yards and a touchdown. Bro, we could have got that. We could have got out there and played quarterback better.
The issue with I'm going to start with Seattle. What version of Sam Darnold's going to show up? Mm-hmm. If Sam Darnold, the guy that's played these last 2 weeks, shows up in the playoffs, they're going to be hard to beat because they got a good defense and they got weapons and they got a two-headed monster at running back. That's but if Sam Darnold that we know that laid an egg last year in the playoff for the Minnesota Vikings shows up, then they out of here quick. So what version of, and that's what I mean, that's why some folks throwing Richardson and all these other dudes, dog, Sam Darnold was a super bust.
Hey,
he was a super bust.
Hey, hot garbage.
Yeah.
He was hot garbage.
Super duper bust. Danny Dimes was a super bust. Super duper bust. You get the right quarterback in the right system, I don't know.
Yeah.
Quietly, all y'all Malik Willis lovers out there. Oh, because there was talk of him going in the first round out of Liberty. Stop that. But talking about he was going to go in the first round. No. And then he got to the league, and it took him time, and we'll see. But you got to put the quarterback in the right system. So maybe Sam Darnold is in the right system, man. That's what I'm going to say about them. Carolina, Bryce Young is who we think he is. He's a little bit better version of Tua. There's something about being a small guy and small stature to play in the modern day NFL. Like, it's once in a lifetime. You get a guy like a Drew Brees or a guy like a Baker Mayfield, right? Those guys, no, they just, and I'm not saying they're bad quarterbacks. It's just once in a lifetime situations. But guess what? Carolina can win it and abolish Todd Bowles to the dismal pit of Black Monday come this week. Carolina can take care of their business and bye-bye, Todd Bowles.
It'll be Black Old Monday for him.
Black owned, black bought, black kept, and black coaches is out of there. Come Monday.
I said Black O-L-E, Black Old Monday. Man, so next game, I said that it would take 40 points to win this game. I said the winner of this game is going to score 40 points. And looky, the Cincinnati Bengals scored 37 to 14. They played a little more defense than what I expected. That was one thing. Congrats, Tim Lyons. Your team finally played some defense out there.
Tim Lyons, I'll give you 4 first-round draft picks, Alex Highsmith, and Will Howard. Let me get Burrow up out of there, dog.
Burrow today, speaking of Burrow, 24-31, 305, 2 touchdowns. Chase Brown, 22 carries, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 7 catches, 60 yards, and 2 tutties. Jacoby Brissett out here playing pitch and catch again, 21-37, 212, 2 touchdowns. Michael Wilson, 5 catches, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. He said, we need Burrow and Chase.
No. We can get some receivers.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow make anybody look good.
He said I wouldn't even answer the phone, G.
He ain't in charge over there. And I'm hearing Joe Burrow don't want to be there, but that's another show for another time. I could see him and Lamar Jackson moving in the offseason.
Mark said, package deal. Get him up out you. Get him up out you. He's going to take a package deal. So the New York Football Giants right now just holding them down and beating them like they stole something. 34-10 over the Las Vegas Raiders in Vegas right
Pete
now.
Carroll, get in line. Raise your hand. Black Money waiting on you too. Get in line.
Nah, he at least got a couple. I think he got 2 years, bro.
No, bro, he's gone. Not with guys like D-Ball and stuff like that sitting out there as coaches. Joe Brady, he's out of there, bro. He's gone. Pete Carroll, get in line. Hey, that's facts. Black and Gold Standard. Lamar do want to go to the Dolphins. That's why I say that. Oh my God.
Jackson Dart, 22 of 30, 207. Tyrone Tracy, 14 carries, 62 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson, having a monster day, 11 catches, 113 yards. Geno, 20 of 28. It's not bad. 176, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions. Right? I think
that's a dude the Steelers gonna be trying to sign next year. What? Get Geno. Get trash.
So how you feel about that game, brother?
I told you the Raiders suck. And listen, New York Football Giants, I got a deal for you. I'll give you Mike Tomlin. I want your first and I want your fourth. Trade back off that because you're going to be a pick 1. Trade back to somewhere around 13, 14. Trade back. Acquire you some extra picks. And then we're going to send Mike Tomlin over there. Give me your first and your fourth. Y'all can have him. Because that's a perfect fit for Mike Tomlin. If Mike Tomlin ends up anywhere next year, bro, the New York Football Giants, it's a perfect fit. The defense he likes running. He's got a young brass quarterback. He's got Malik neighbors that don't like going across the middle when he come back next year. Perfect. He got a running back and Cam Scatterboos is a battering ram. Yeah. Mike Tomlin, go over there with the Giants. You're going to look good with the diabolical blue and red. Get Tomlin out of here. Trade. First and the fourth.
Get him out of there.
Trade.
So
Giants.
We got the Eagles still up 13-0 on the Bills.
They're beating the hell out of them.
I mean, the Bills are driving right now. They're driving.
They're getting sexual with Josh Allen, dog.
Oh, my God.
They done beat him up.
Beat him up. The Bears play later on the night. They got the late game. The Bears at the 49ers. That is the banger, man. Look, the Bears are 11-4, G.
Yes. And I got to admit it. Their coach is a good coach. Now, I ain't sold all on that quarterback yet. But last week when they needed it, he was out there killing them. But it's Don't they look just like the Detroit Lions when the Detroit Lions first started out? They
do.
had 2 running backs. They ran crossing routes, and they ran go route. They run go routes. That they run the same. That's what Detroit was. Run cross routes. Run. You got 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, and 2 dog wide receivers. You run crossing routes and go routes.
Hey,
they look the same way.
I'm gonna tell you something. You hit this nail on the head. They went and paid for that.
Facts.
They went and paid for an offensive line.
That's total facts.
We know in football, if you know anything about football, the way to have a winning program or a winning organization starts in the trenches.
Yep.
O-line, D-line. You build from there. You know what I'm saying?
They bought one. They bought one. You talking about Josh Allen? Josh Allen out there getting mollywopped. Philadelphia about to egg these boys.
He just ran around he just ran around the circle. He played ring around the rosy a while ago.
Philadelphia about to egg them. I'm looking for Philly to win this one 20-0. They about to egg them.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like
egg. Get them out of here.
But again, G, that is the formula. You get a good offensive line. You can lean on people in the fourth quarter. You can run the ball, run play action. You can disguise the run, make the run look like the pass, and you have some good tight ends. You have when you're running out of 12 formation, you can get those tight ends open. Then you can run skinny posts with the tight ends, and then get your receivers over the top. So I mean, there's so many things that you can do when when you have a good offensive line. And same thing on the defensive side. You have a great defensive line. You can really limit what an offense wants to do if you know your defensive line, your tackles can hold up the other members of the offensive line from getting to the second level. Because if you know anything about offensive linemen, it's all about getting to the second level and getting to the next block. But as a defensive tackle, it's your job to make 2 people take you and call the pile. That's your job.
That's what even makes the Steelers issue even more diabolical, because we got 4 linemen. And if Siamalu's healthy, we got 5. And we got defensive linemen too. And how we losing? We got 4 linemen that all can block. And we got defensive tackles that can stop the run, and we losing games. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Black and Gold said, look at the coaching talent. The Steelers are letting pass them up just to keep Tomlin. Diabolical.
That is facts, Black and Gold Standard. That's facts. It's too many out there. We can get Buffalo's OC. We can get Kansas City's OC. We can get the San Francisco 49ers OC. We can get the Rams OC. Too much talent. Debo, we can get him. Too much talent. Because we're going to stick with Mike Tomlin. Listen, Mr. Rooney, we need to have a conversation. Maybe it's time for you to sell the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mr. Rooney. Maybe it's time for you to sell them.
G's having a private conversation with the Rooneys.
Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to sell.
G, man, look. Let's go, man. The last game is going to be the Rams and the Falcons tomorrow. We've already picked that. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you guys for coming and spending this hour with us on the outside of Christmas. G, what's your parting shots tonight, bro?
My parting shots is this. I've already said, make sure you check me out on Keeping It 100 this week, where I'm going to talk about the diabolicalness that is the Pittsburgh Steelers and whether or not it's time for Coach Tomlin. I've been saying it's time to go. But I'm going to talk about how horrible Arthur Smith actually is and what you've left us to do on Keeping It 100. Mike Tomlin ain't no excuses. So make sure you check that out Tuesday at noontime edition, the Keeping It 100. I'll be back tomorrow on the Level Up College Football Podcast. I might be solo tomorrow. The lady said they got stuff going on, and I get it. But we're going to break down, maybe unless I get one of them other diabolical college football fans out here to join with me tomorrow.
You probably got me. You probably got me.
But I'll be talking college football, and this is my parting shot. Miami Hurricanes, get ready. You don't listen. I've been watching all the press clippings, all the strong talk Miami got about Ohio State, all the disrespect that they gonna have for the Buckeyes. You better buckle up. I'm Miami. I'm just telling you, and all your fans, you're still all in your feelings because you lost in 2002. Hell, it's 2026, and you still crying. You can't win a football game like that. So my parting shots is Hurricane Nation, buckle up. We got something for you come New Year's Eve. That's my parting shot, man. That's my parting shot.
So you saying that you ready? They ready?
They ain't ready. Miami ain't ready.
You saying y'all ready?
Not for what's going to hit them. Miami ain't ready. They called the hurricanes. They ain't never seen no hurricane that's about to hit them. They about to have a hurricane hit them in the middle of Dallas, Texas, and they ain't never seen it before. They get ready.
Oh, y'all playing in AT&T Stadium?
We playing in Dallas, baby. Home away from home, undefeated in Dallas. Home away from home.
It's gonna be a little cold there too.
It don't matter. It's inside.
The roof's gonna be open.
It's inside.
We finally have our first cold snap coming through. It was diabolical. It was 80 on Christmas. That don't make sense.
Y'all need some snow. And let me say this, man. Let me say this. I didn't get a chance because this is the first show I've been back for all the Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody that follows us live. We appreciate y'all. We're growing, and we thank you all for rocking with us on the KnoItAllz podcast. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man. You were out there, picking up the presents. I showed them, you in your red suit. You were out there in your Santa suit. They got a chance to see what you was about. You was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely what I want to say, man, our parting shot. Mod's moments are continual, man. I want you to, everybody under the sound of my voice, make sure that you write down what happened for you this year. Good. Because what ends up happening is we'll go into the new year thinking about what we're going to do this year and what's going to accomplish. And we ain't even really just been grateful for the things that actually happened to us this year. 25 was a challenging year. And if you made it through and you're here, you're still here, you need to be thankful for that, man. And then what I want you to do after you write down the things that happen good for you, what I want you to do is write down the things that you'd like to accomplish. See, you can't really accomplish nothing if you haven't visualized and thought about it in your mind first. And then second, once you've written the vision down and you've made it plain, start to execute little by little, line by line, precept upon precept. Today, get better than you were yesterday. I have a whole gym now inside of my house. No excuse. Walking pad, kettlebell, ropes, another walking pad for under my desk. Got no excuse. And I'm working on these things little by little. I've gotten my eating habits under control. And I'm saying to myself, hey, man, these are the things that I desire to do to be the best version of me, right? So why don't you just, like I said, be grateful for the things that's already happened, write down the things you want to see happen, and then just little by little make those things happen. A reminder going into this year. I say this to you guys all the time. You got 24 hours in a day, 8 hours you spend at work, 8 hours you spend sleep. That's 16 hours. You got 8 more hours. So those 8 hours you need to spend recreating yourself, not having recreation. Words spell the same, but they mean two totally different things. Recreate yourself at least 2 of those 8 hours. Do something to make a better version of you for tomorrow. Do that, okay? Make sure that you do that for yourself. Make sure that you do that for the people around you and an environment around you, please. Because I'm honestly, like I said, you can make the environment around you better if you impact yourself first. And then, because that's why they tell you on the airplane, put the mask on yourself first. So then you can start helping the people around you. So impact yourself first, then everybody else around you will be positively impacted. This is Modern Mods Moments. G, you got anything else before we get out of here?
Absolutely not. Make sure you check us out on Level Up tomorrow. Keep it in 100 on Tuesday. And Steelers, listen, we just got to hope and pray because it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good.
And G, I got a surprise for you, man. I got some prize for the show. I didn't even know I was going to do the show, but I'd already started working on a little surprise graphic for you. But I'm going to do the show, so there it is. All right, well, guys, we thank you for hanging out with us, man, and being a part of Know It All Nation. We finna get out of here, man. Enjoy your weekend and happy New Year. Happy New Year. I don't know. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow, but I don't know that I'll see you, before Wednesday and we roll into New Year. I'm taking my New Year's butt to church. That's what's happening on New Year's Eve for me. I'm gonna be watching service and being a part of New Year's Eve service. I'm sure G will too, but we thank you guys for being a part of Know It All Nation. We will talk to you guys soon and be here on the same bad time, same bad channel. For myself, for G, and for Tate, who's not here, we'll holla at you. Peace.